I'm just going to introduce. So guys, I have not been uploading or anything. I've been working on another channel, but my laptop has been broken for a while. So apparently I saw a stream, or Lapis mentioned she was streaming about us and tried to say a word about guys. We're not going to attack her. We're not going to belittle her. We're just going to bring what was really said. Me and B-Squad, yeah, we were not friends at the time. He was barely even talking with me. And when I heard that he was talking shit about me with Ali, but then I didn't know the full story. I didn't understand the full information. It was true. I didn't know both sides of the story. I only heard her side. And I heard a recording that B-Squad didn't give a fuck, or B-Squad didn't care about me. I believed that. I broke down. Lapis was there. He was a witness to it. By the way, say hi.
Hello there.
Lapis is here with me. We've been gaming for the entire morning. We were minding our own business, and all of a sudden Lapis came to me saying that she was saying this behind your back and tried to make you into a bad person. I was like, okay, show me. And I'm like, okay, she wanted to do this, but she was being supporter of me and B's friendship when he came into the game in Fortnite on his own. And Lapis was there. That's a witness. He's a witness to all of this as well. He's been brought into this because she wanted to see, or how you say it, Lapis? It's better if you explain it.
Well, more likely, she wants to be more valid input on the story from this side here.
Mm-hmm.
So, pretty much here, Alcina brought up to me, they're both with Civil at first before I knew about this. This is like in July. This is like almost a whole month ago this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the screenshots that, if you guys are following Zukami's thing, well, I'm not going to say they have, but if you're following her or not, but there actually is her screenshots I sent, and these are all by CNA's Discord, by the way.
Yep.
Because those are for a private conversation, but I got permission to post that up and read my own answer. But all in all, that's like from July 8th. That's all that talk was going from. We were in a group chat with her. First it was just her and CNA. Then we have a friend who was also witness this, Marinette, but she has no comply to this. She's just doing her own thing. She just embodied her opinion.
Yep. She has every right to their opinion.
And then after that, I got into it to tell my side from that. I said things. I had fault. They are true to that. But if it makes me a bad person, not really, because you can't be a bad person on the internet for stating opinion.
Exactly.
But then afterward, it's been going on for at least a couple of more weeks before. What was the last time that she responds? For your side.
The thing is, she joined in the Fortnite game. She calls it accidentally joined. The thing is, we were with Prince. Prince was with us gaming, and she joined accidentally. And I asked, wait, why did you leave? She said she's accidentally joined. I'm sorry if I'm not talking properly. If you all remember, I have a bad time speaking clearly. But the one thing I will not stand for is her degrading my name. There are things I've said about B-Squad in the group chat. Yes, I admit to that. I have no hate towards Valak either. He was only there because Ali gave him a chance to see this through. And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that Valak was just an innocent bystander. He had nothing to do with this. Now, with the whole thing about the planning on trying to say Ali broke up with Valak, it wasn't my idea. It wasn't. And Lapis was there. It wasn't even my idea to go through with it, right?
No. What was really said, it's just like we're all, going on him, B-Squad. We're going all at him for that, and we're trying to see if, we had the thought that he was instigating a fight between the three girls, Ali, Side here, and Mari, because he's saying something different to each one of them, but the other one's getting something different from him. So, Ali, on the hand, and that's on her skill word, I remember, it's just that because she has his voicemail, that what he said about Sine, and also about the thing is to make a plan to see what he will say if he'll make it something different. She gave that idea. Let's say, what if she what she used to call him on, the phone number or the messenger?
Messenger.
She used Messenger to contact him, but then he had work. Cause
he was at
for
work.
Some of them, they know his working schedule or so. So she had the idea of what if she called him and bring up idea to, and she also mentioned about if this was okay with him saying it. He was fine with it, but she don't want to upset him. She asked us all the same. All thing that we said was, it's really your choice if you want to do this. If you're going to go through with it, you can go through with it. But I'd say just we told her to actually go with the idea. She brought it up and she just gave us our input for it.
Yep.
She said, we said if she wants to, she can.
Yep. I never said go through with it. Lapis was there. He's a witness.
Yeah, she didn't say that. And I made sure of that too.
Yeah, because at the time, me and Lapis were dating. We were dating. At that point. But what I don't stand for is how Ali is saying I don't give a shit about Lapis, when clearly we've been together for almost 7 months. In December, I was the one who asked him out. I was the one who was falling for him. We were dating in December, and when we were dating, B joined into our Fortnite game last year, and he had nothing against that.
There's a point on that. She doesn't feel any way to B-Squad. He is a dear friend to her, so I don't have any obligations to break up anything that's a friendship of theirs. If it's if she don't want to let go of it, she don't have to let go of it. Even if I say something, I can't really make her upset about it.
About the self-harming thing too, I did have mental flashbacks because of that. Lapis was there. He heard me cry. And when I left the VC, I'm like, this was when we were together. I was like, Lapis was checking on me, and I'm like, I don't know, what is going on?
Everybody else was still in VC that day too. I made sure of that because I also had love and went to check on her because I don't know if anyone else would, but everybody was still in VC when I left, so I went to talk to her.
In VC call.
Yeah, we did.
And I was having a panic attack. Even in games, even like when Gokabrat VA was with us, I kept saying I'm still having the same mental flashback because of the self-harming thing. People say she said if you have mental flashbacks, you wouldn't tell anyone. I told people because I needed help desperately. And for me, I'm trying to see the good in B. I'm trying, to be a friend. Even when me and Lapis were dating, Lapis instigated saying that wasn't a good idea, but he was saying it because of what he was told by her.
Yep.
He was only getting on me because of what she was saying.
That's very true. I'm not gonna lie on that. That actually is true.
That's the reason why we're not really, you know.
Yeah.
We were just hanging out as friends this morning because we wanted to do the final fight.
Yeah, until...
As someone as fake as you got a lot of nerve. I am not being fake. I'm being real.
And also, she's showing off Discord stuff, but here, most I'll point on here, I can reread and reread her stuff from Twitter. She even had the screenshots of everything.
Yeah.
She showed that. I know some of y'all on her stream that, although is watching this, actually read upon it or follow her Twitter account, and she saw the screenshots. But here's the thing about that one. Yes, those things were said, and then when she brought me up first, a 5-part of text here. Let me tell you more about that one. That we were just acquaintances. I'm not really her friend because I can't really trust her. That's
the thing is,
that's more of the time I talk.
The thing is, we were dating at that time, and she said I don't give a fuck about Lapis, or I don't care about his feelings. If I didn't care about him, I would not have hung out with him, or I would not have him here with me. I'm not a hateful person.
And that's the downside for her. You're saying that, but who's the one who's not hanging around or talking to us, though? If you actually know that truth, you wouldn't be saying that now, would you?
Yep. Actually, me and Lapis been hanging out the entire time. We've been loving up in Strikers.
Exactly. It's every single day from that last month all the stuff was happening up till now, currently. Every day. We've been talking on PlayStation and Discord all day. Even Messenger.
Because he was worried about my mental health, and he knows about my living arrangements.
This is our chance.
Exactly. I know all this.
If I didn't care about him, I would not be talking to him, and I would not be listening to what he has to go through too. I see the good in Dee. I still believe he can be a good person. Did it not show that he was checking on me when I almost had food poisoning?
You told me.
I did nearly have food poisoning. I had to go to the health center, and he was checking on me. The thing is, Lapis has been brought into a lot of settings because it's mostly me. And when I learned that B was telling Ali that I was with Lapis at that point, he said he didn't care if I dated Lapis in the voice recording.
He really did. We all heard it in the DC.
But when I played
that voicemail.
But when I played the voicemail to B, this is when Lapis was at work. I played the voice recording to B Squad, and I told you that the whole reason why he said all of that is because Ali kept bringing me into her fights. I'm just as worse as Alyssa. Don't even try to flake. You backstab someone just 'cause things don't go your way. I have never backstabbed anyone. If you want me to tell the whole history, I'd be happy to. It was 2017 that the whole shit instigated because, I don't know if I should say this, but she was 16 and she was telling me she only had so many time to live, and I asked what was going on. I felt bad because she told me she had lung and heart cancer. But when I met someone, one of B's oldest daughter, or P-Wise, when I was told that person actually had that symptom and they were telling me the whole story. The whole reason why I disliked her for so long is because she lied to me about that. And yes, B said he did give me a chance. That's another thing. And yes, it did happen. But if I were to say we should let things go, or let go of what happened in the past, because I felt like it was pointless to continue. And I'm having network problems, so I can't really see my other channel because it's not on my phone. As I was explaining, she tried to make me into a bad person, yes. She did say it's her support, but using my friend's name, and only to find out she didn't want to say yes because she didn't want to lose my friendship. That I would not blame Mari for. Hold up, I gotta... Another thing is, man, this thing is loud. Yes, I was panicking because I was having some mental flashback, as if I was doing the same. If you don't know the full story, Clarissa, I would not advise you to get involved because you want to choose someone's side because she played the victim. I wasn't playing the victim. I stated what was truly said because she wanted to go on and say B is manipulating her or B is brainwashing her to block me. I didn't. The thing is, B had nothing to do with the block. That's the thing. That was my choice. Because me and Lapis felt like we're being strung along. And yes, I will admit, it's my fault that Lapis got involved because I invited him to the group chat. Balak, I have no hate towards you whatsoever. You're just an innocent bystander because Ali convinced you it might be the good idea to be civil. So there's that. More importantly, the only reason I am tired of this drama too, Balak. I agree with you. You have no reason to be involved because it's not your business. I ended this by leaving because I only saw her side. I never looked for B Squad side and tell what really happened. That's the only reason why she got upset is because she thinks I'm going back to him, which is entirely untrue. The whole reason why I chose to be B's friend is because I sought to hear his side of the story, and what he thinks. Welcome back, Lapis. Aethelwulf is jealous. I wouldn't call her jealous. What happened?
My internet went out.
Oh, okay. Can you look at the channel and see if you can read the chat? Again, no hate towards Valak whatsoever.
Yeah, I see Rose YT still a model. And Team Gohan, the same guy you mentioned to me before, he's on here as well.
Clarissa.
And Shalissa.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you're not choosing sides, but the thing is, I'm explaining our side. Lapis is explaining her side. We're not attacking her. She did the stream first, and we were like, me and Lapis are like, okay, this is bullshit. We need to explain our side. Well, it's mostly my idea.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, all this really with this talk after we left and such, all this was started with Ali making Twitter posts about this, but she won't put the names out, but we know who she's talking about. It doesn't really take a genius to know what was said around, because Warriors can detail, this was said because you're involved in this.
Yep.
So I was mostly the first one that saw this. Cine saw other parts of it, but at any other time she blocked her because it was for her mental health. It's not any hate, she told me. So pretty much just say you got blocked for any other reason you waste your time for, you're pretty much invalid on that one. Sorry.
I never asked you to put any time towards me. Lapis, did I ever ask her to put time towards me?
No, you didn't.
I only got you into the group chat because I wanted you to put your input on it. And to be honest, after that, when we left the group chat, didn't we both...
also asking that question.
I didn't see that. Sorry.
Valak's question. Confused is when we were all in the chat talk about new stuff for the game Fortnite. You left because you were panicking?
Yes, I was panicking. And I said I didn't need to apology because, yes, we all still got beef. Just don't choose any side, Team Gohan. Because if you choose a side, it's not gonna end well. I don't need you to be on my side, and you don't need to be on her side. Just do your own goddamn thing. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Valak, so you're trying to be civil or have a war? I need to know the answer because I'm terminology. No, we're not really starting a war. This war started because the one side started a fire on the other side. It was going to fire back. That's how a war starts.
Yeah.
We're not trying to start no war here.
We're not fighting back.
And we're not trying to fight back or anything. We just want to say our side, but it seems our side being proven as makes no sense. We're not making any knowledge for what's going on, because Python, if one side say one thing, of course the other side's going to know the hard way, but it's best that if no side said anything to the other and just leave it like that.
Yep.
We're trying to be civil. We're trying to keep this here, Valak, so no blame on that.
Exactly. Lapis doesn't blame you, and I don't blame you, Valak. We just want this whole thing to end as much as you do, but the thing is, if she's gonna say I got brainwashed, or I'm the one that got brainwashed for blocking her, it wasn't solely because B-Squad told me. Lapis was in the Fortnite game with me and him. He clearly said it wasn't because of me, it was your own doing. Did he not, Lapis?
Yes, that's fair. But here's the thing with me. From what time the Cena goes to bed is what time I see that Ali posts stuff on Twitter. And I know this is all there. And I'm not no spy, because this is all just posted up. Everyone can see on Twitter.
Yep.
Pretty much it's talk about that person. They're going to add on it. And I did say in mind, I wanted this to stop. You're at fault. In my words, it sounds like, I was going, but that's not my intention.
Yep.
I just want all this to stop as well. Just like Valak doing. I want all this to be civil, and I want this all to be stopped. But it's not stopping if one side keeps saying something. But it turns out I get blocked for that, or I get told on my Discord, because I wasn't even logged into Discord, got that one message that I don't make any sense, and that my true colors came out.
True colors.
Being truthful, being honest with what I say to stop this whole civil war of words that's coming out on Twitter that come after that. That's not my intention, but
it wasn't Lapis' attention, because Lapis doesn't fight anyone he doesn't dislike.
Exactly. I'm kind of done with that really in my life. I already had people who did that to me already. So pretty much I'm not really going to fight for anything like that anymore.
Lapis doesn't fight for me. I never asked him to, though. And for people saying I don't give a crap about Lapis feeling, I actually do. That's why I'm keeping him around as a friend. And as a close dear one to me, because, he's been there.
Yeah, I've always been here since the start now.
Lapis got dragged because either someone put his name out, or someone say, oh, Lapis dating Cine, or Lapis could date Cine, I don't care. That's the whole reason why Lapis got involved, because his name has been out there. I never asked him to be involved. I never wanted him to be involved. Just as Lapis cares about me, I care about them.
Yep.
Everyone is this being herself? Yeah, that may be true. But there are other things that most people don't need to see. Because we're not trying to put hate on her. We're doing this because she fired at us.
Which shouldn't happen if you want to leave us alone. But you didn't block me or anything else but Twitter and Discord, but it seems you unblocked us now for some reason. I mean, sure, I blocked you first because you kind of took a fire at me for no reason, for not making any sense.
Yep.
Which I do make a lot of sense to put a stop to this.
Yep.
If you know, I actually did talk to her in Discord privately to say that that's probably something that's not bring up stuff that will cause
Gita, Valak is Ali's boyfriend, so if you're gonna put hate on that, I'm gonna have to remove you from the chat. We're just explaining our side.
Okay, pretty much got to find all of that.
Teen Gohan, her boyfriend can defend her and protect her all he wants. That's her boyfriend, and that's his job as her partner.
So the most of this started with that on July 23rd. But she said, I'm gonna say this. I tried being civil, but instead I kept blocked because V-Squad brainwashed the poor girl. I'm done trying to help people who can't let go. The shit taught me say I'm a bad person, but at least I changed for the better instead of going through the same cycle. I want to speak on that one. She was not brainwashed to do so. She blocked you because I did explain that. She did it just to do... Her mentality needs to be, recovered. She didn't really need any more. She's not doing this out of hate. But I did tell her that she could have just, put her Discord to mute, or put it to silence for a while, or stay off Discord for a bit, instead of just blocking her. That would have been another option, but...
And what did I say?
You go ahead and explain that part.
I said maybe that was the better idea instead of blocking, but I don't know. Because in my perspective, I'm not a bad person. I don't attack anyone. Lapis knows that better than anyone. I've been minding my own business.
Exactly.
But when I hear like I got brainwashed or I got manipulated into blocking her, I will step up and speak my side. That's how I am. I'm not confrontal. I speak what I feel.
Very true.
Lapis speak what he feels. If that makes everyone a bad person in Ali's eyes, then so be it. So be it. Who cares if she thinks I'm a bad person? Who cares if she thinks I'm at fault?
Funny enough, after that kind of thing, I got to her the talk. The tweet got deleted.
Yep.
Before you even see to that, but I can go back to my wording and explain that, because this is like legit 5 days ago. Because I know this is something about her being blocked and such. This is what I said to her. If this don't make any sense, then that's all, y'all. I said to her, in my way of sense to speak on this, to stop this, is that this is why you're blocked by her. Can you see that? But really, you are posting about someone who made their choices in life, what to do with it. Do you really have the control on someone else's decision? This is the past you're bringing up, and you can't help someone by just bringing up the past. Like, really, can you, as a human being, stop posting this mess, only making yourself feel that way and upset? She's not hurting you, her friends are not hurting you, you're not going at anyone. I personally not going after you. I just want this whole thing on one person to stop. Like, that's one of the... That's it.
The thing is, I have no hate towards them as a human being. I hate the fact that she can do that and say I've been manipulated when that wasn't even the truth.
Because it's not very fair when you say you put everyone that have their time wasted. I did saw the screenshot. Some people that of our friends here are not bringing them up said that they're sorry for their time, for the stuff has been wasted, but you're kind of the one that said at first that your time was wasted, but you're the one that kind of came to see that want to talk this in civil.
I offered her to be civil on my own accord, did I not?
Yes.
And when I said that, you based your opinion, did you not?
Yes.
But here's another question. If I didn't care about you, would I not be checking on you each morning as well as you do for me?
Yep.
The thing is, I care about Lapis as a person because he's been through so much hell, just like I do. He's the epitome of the main protagonist of every Persona game.
Well, that's how my friends tell that, but I can see their point.
The thing is, this has nothing to do with Zexia whatsoever, so don't bring him up. Me and Zexia had beef in the past, and that's all. I'm not attacking Zexia, I'm not attacking him or his crew. They can say I'm a pedophile all they want, but I was dating someone over the age of 20. I was dating Lapis, and he's 25.
Yep. That's how old I am. No lying.
As for Mari, I don't blame her for stating her opinion in the group chat as of, in her stream. I don't blame Mari for that.
That's where the other tweet got deleted as well from that. Look, you can delete your tweet all you want from all that, but that doesn't still countermand that you're free from all your mistakes you posted.
Yeah.
It's not going to go anywhere if everyone else already knows what happened.
Yeah.
If you didn't want this going further, you should have refrained or restrained yourself from speaking like that. You're okay to vent, but don't vent out to where it's going to harm another person's feelings or emotions. You may say you don't care about hurting people's feelings or your feelings can hurt, but it can still hurt people even if they don't feel it, you know?
Exactly.
People have a good way to hide a mask of emotions, alright?
Exactly. It's just like the monarchs in this game. They go through trauma and the birdcage was to keep them in. And the voices are those words that made them into a monarch themselves. The thing is, no cap, not gonna lie, I thought of Allie as a monarch when she was shit talking me. And I keep thinking, isn't like a monarch's taking those desires to control people or take their free will away? That's what I thought, because I was getting tired of Alice shitting on my name and trying to say I made this mistake, or that my cry is fake. That's when I'm gonna step up and try to clear that out. If someone's gonna attack me in that manner, I have every right to defend myself. And as for me going back towards B-Squad as a friend, that was my decision. And Ali just posted saying she was trying to help me, done trying to be my friend because I chose B-Squad as a friend.
That's another thing. You can't, if you're really trying to help a person not to get over someone like that, you did say so yourself. You even told me, actually. You told me that whatever decision you need, you support that, in your words. You also say it's just like, oh, from that way, you kind of turn it over to stating your opinion in a helpful way, but you saying it's optional to block him. And you kind of said that over and over at times too. We're at a point where it got to me that I even said it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will admit at fault. I did say that too, but it kind of like everybody overflows on that, and it kind of overstimulated the conversation, and that's why Sine left, because she didn't really feel like she had a choice to speak on this or a choice to say in the matter for how she wanted to approach this.
Mm-hmm.
Our opinion is kind of made her feel like she had no choice to speak it behind shackles. We're kind of holding her down to speak it. I don't want that. That's why I went to talk to her about it, because I blame myself at fault for her mindset to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
At least I owe up to what I say. Even if it did hurt her or me, I will still owe up to it. But Ellie, this way you're doing that too. It's not, you're not really trying to hold up for what you say. You're kind of going at it and shooting us down without giving us a word to say.
Yep.
It's not really going anywhere if you kind of just leaving the names out, but still speaking ill on the people that you don't care.
Yeah.
You know you really care about who you're hurting. You just don't want to admit that. Not only gonna hurt you in the end. One of these days.
It will be her karma though, because she says she doesn't care about the people who shit talks her, but then in reality it's gonna affect her because she's denying the fact that all of this is partially her fault too. That's how I see it.
A human being can change a heart, really. You just gotta change it yourself. You can't really push a change on a person.
You can't change people's outlook. You can't change their view on a certain person.
The cycle may stand, but the cycle will end on that person alone. You can't push the cycle out on them. If she says so, she says so. But you're getting upset because she sings out. That's not a repeat cycle. It's a cycle that's coming new.
I'm gonna try to calm down Blackie a bit. You continue the conversation, hon.
Okay.
Blackie's barking.
What more to say? At times, yeah, there are times that I catch people on act or what they say. I had a few people in my life that I cut out completely because I know them for a good long time. Take that as an example for this conversation. You don't have to see it like I do, but everyone's point of view is different, you know. But a few years back, I had a few people. I don't know where it's going on, but I hope for the best in their life they are well, because I'm not going to shit on people's life or talk about them. But their mistake is why they came back to me or tried to get in contact with me. It's strange, if you ask me.
And when Ali tried to help, I did appreciate what she did. I really did. I even told Lapis privately that.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, she says, okay,
so
about
here's another one. She deleted that one too, but I did respond to. We know about the voicemail. She did show it and say she said what she said. She heard what he said. She hurt by it. So what of it? Take your word and sign over just that you got to be more open and real with the girl. I'm not attacking them. I'm just giving you benefits of the sidelines, watching everything. This giving me migraine. So just will you also bring up the calling stupid? Don't ever call her stupid for making up a decision for herself.
Yep, I'm gonna fight this Reaper.
And also, if you have a problem, why don't you just stay away from all of it and not talk about them? Simple as is. Being human, have some common sense to be an adult instead of them. Turn around and walk away from this, and that's that. Or just live your life, be with your boyfriend.
Yep.
On it.
You did say that. I have the screenshots.
Yep. Also, in any other cases too, she also deleted that as well. I also did a quote retweet on it because it makes another one. I say you're not really fooling anyone when you text like that. Also, you're just as blind, in quotes. Well, I don't see how anyone blind from talking sense to you and she shows her ex over you. You're even more wrong on that. You don't know shit acting as adults. Leave the people alone. Because if they're not bothering you, then you should not bother them.
Yep.
Because all this can also waste people's time as well. Just those who sees it, they'll be on your side because they don't know the people like us. And there are people that get on our side because they don't know who you are. But there are people who know both of these sides. They're not going to choose a side. They want to be more civil and talk on how we're getting both the stories out, and they'll try to help in their way.
Yep.
Because with this crap here, it's just as much doing this as anyone else. Just let it go. Just stop putting this out there. It's fine to vent, but you're venting it is. There's so many wrong ways that this is going with that topic. I mean, it will not die out.
Yep.
If you can't take that, they don't talk or acknowledge the people. Like, saying this in the non-meanest way as I am, it's just really need to learn more about that. There is a little.
Not gonna lie, I did say the good in Ali. I even told B that I was gonna be civil, but you know how that happened.
And she still is holding up to it. That's just why she's taking this talk seriously.
I'm not trying to make fun. Oh, Ali did this, Ali did this, Cine did this, Cine did that. That's so old. You know?
We're just trying to keep this civil, and we're trying to end this because this is not really a war.
It's not a war.
This would have been all for nothing.
Yep. This is why I agree with Lapis on that regard. We're not having a war, we're just stating our opinion. Not gonna lie, I was getting pissed, but then, like, actually when I acknowledge what I've done, it actually makes me feel calm, because if I'm at fault, I am at fault. There's no denying that.
That's very true.
You even got on my ass about it.
Of course they did.
Because you care. So did Marinette. In that game, she did get on my ass too. I'm only saying this from a different perspective. If Mari wants to say Yes or no, because she's scared of losing my friendship. That's fine. She could have just told me that. Am I not civil with Mari? Am I not having a serious and honest conversation with her when we're in Fortnite?
Yep. Sure. You may had took you a little bit more time to get away from me and get off your side, but everyone's not like you, okay? We can. I don't really see myself as friends with him. I can say that. He seemed more acquainted because he just pops in, pops out, don't really speak on.
Yeah.
He speaks the same name, but it's not really a lot of conversation. He just comes in, but he's just gone like that, just for a brief.
Yep.
And I'm here to hear that because I'm always here. And I heard all this from her saying it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say B Squad is a bad person. There were times like that, but I decided to see the good in him because as a true phantom thief, it's our job to help those, correct them, to correct people on the right path. We don't judge them, we don't belittle them. I'm getting tired of my name being sundered without my knowledge.
Right.
I told Lapis that. I'm getting tired of my name being brought up without my knowledge, or stuff that happened between you and someone else that has to get my name involved. I believed your side, Ali, without thinking of B Squad's side. I really did. But then I was talking to Lapis alone, saying, maybe if I go seek out B Squad's side, what would you think? And Lapis gave me his honest opinion.
Pretty much it goes without saying. It just went out there like how my opinion says.
I try to see the good in everyone. I see the good in Zexio. I see that he's exposing pedophiles on the internet where most adults wouldn't do that. You know? He's defending teenagers that were victims on most adults online. He even exposed me when I was in the wrong. So I don't know why people are saying, or why she's saying that people are not getting on my ass about it.
There's been a lot of people talk about that. We're 9 years older into the story. Start to end. I hope my side on it start to end as well.
Yep.
It's not a pretty good or happy ending on that. But at least I learned from all of it.
And we had our doubts. When we walked away from it, we had our doubts. Whether were we, how you say, led astray?
But on this, all that, I spoke all that for her. There's nothing on Ali I'm hating on. But she has not removed me on PlayStation, so that's another thing. So, and she unblocked me on Twitter. I don't know about this creative. So, if that's the case of anything she says, she let out what she wants. Then so be it. It's really her choice if she's gonna come back and settle this as civil. You know, be back as acquainted or friend term talk. That's on her.
Yep.
Same for Val. Like, Val was a chill dude. He somehow, that's the weird thing that surprised me. He didn't surprised know who I am based on my voice, but he said I sounded, or I seemed familiar, but then I did remember him from a previous server before my other account got hacked, so that's got really deleted off. So I couldn't really remember his name change picture.
Yeah,
but
agreed.
Now hearing him and see it now, I actually do remember the guy. He is a real chill dude.
The thing is, guys, we all need to end this one way or another. If I'm in fault, I am in fault. But if I have to take the blame from either Ali or B for what I've said, when me and B were not talking or civil, I very own up to it. I'm not scared to tell the truth.
She also needs a counter for anything. She might say she don't need to, but in the end, you're gonna need a counter because your words did a flip on this whole conversation to start, you know? If you really want to end it, you could have just talked it to the people that were involved.
Instead, like, I only blocked you because my mental health was out of control. I didn't block you because B-Squad said so. I have no hate towards the guy. What me and B said to each other and what we did to each other is in the past. So there's that.
Yep.
Man, I thought the Reaper would be tough, but this is... I'm taking this as seriously as I can. I'm not making fun of anyone.
We're not saying this to get anyone else riled up in the chat. We're not trying to get her riled up. We're not saying anything about that. We're trying to put this whole case to rest.
Yep.
Pretty much she got her state on it.
Congratulations,
I've been told about what's been said in the videos. One of our friends, I guess we could say friend, he's kind of keeping his nose out of it because he seems upset right now. But Cine knows what I'm talking about, but we're leaving that out. We're trying to put this whole thing to bed and case closed. You see how very civil that turned out to be? Does that make any more sense now than if I didn't make any sense to talk?
Yeah, I agree there. So I beaten the Reaper. It wasn't that hard.
Huh. Make it sound like that. It's easy enough.
I'm being mature.
You have been mature about this.
I was wondering if you guys can see the screen. Otherwise that fight would have been for nothing.
Pretty much they can see it. I can still see it.
Okay. The thing is, I'm still civil with B. We have no course whatsoever. If we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. That's basically most of it. He's at work or he minds his own business, so I don't understand why someone could say he's a piece of shit or bring in the high YouTubers, which had nothing to do with our drama. That's another thing. Bringing in that how the higher YouTubers cut him off is just stupid. I can see why the higher YouTubers cut you off. That's basically you hanging on to the past of what he did. What does the higher YouTubers have to do with your drama?
Exactly.
Yes, we all did something in our past. Yes, we ultimately regret it. I didn't ask her to put her time into my help. This whole time, I've been having doubts about myself. But her saying I chose B-Squad over Lapis is not true.
It's like, if you've been staying close to us to talk, you would actually know more about that fact, actually.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
Instead of just stating it like that, actually hearing the actual source. It's gonna prove that you are wrong about most cases about people.
Yep. The Reaper in this game is a very difficult enemy. The thing is, if you're at a really good level, it's easy to beat. Yep, all this needs to be put down now. It is ridiculous. Because we're all fighting over what was said or who said what. It's stupid.
The shadow. Careful, okay?
I'll just add this.
It's very true.
Yep. I stated what needs to be said. If something like that is because of me,
Let's take it out.
showtime! I must say this truthfully, me and B had really good times, and that is true. I don't need to be reminded of the bad stuff.
That was almost too easy.
Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Hold up, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
Hold up, guys. Get lucky. Lay down. Most importantly, is everything done and said, Lapis?
Yeah, that's pretty much it there.
What about her? Is she still streaming?
On her end, I know what Alex said earlier. He said they're having their own conversation. So is she not?
Blackie!
Be careful, everyone.
Conversation.
Checkpoint around here somewhere?
Okay, so we said what needed to be said.
Okay, leave it to me. Don't forget to follow us.
It's over.
An easy win, don't you?
Because a friend of mine
Hey, shall we?
sent me a link to that. Because
Blackie!
actually, no, it's not shoot because it's removed.
Hmm?
It's removed. She removed the video.
Okay. So guys, we said what needed to be said. We said our opinions and other stuff.
I think they're onto us.
We're gonna end the stream here. if she decides to do another stream, I'm just not gonna pay attention because it's stupid.
We pretty much finished her on our side, and she got her side out, but we're kind of finishing that side of what her side is.
Yep.
Because, also last point, no one is making you be like a bad person. It's just that you just came out with a bad process of helping people in a rude way.
Yeah.
But we're not disrespecting you on that. You kind of made us sound like the bad guys first because of our choices of leaving and choices of staying. In the end, that's not in compliant with yours. But no, I see why you say we're making you like the bad guys because of how our ways of talking or our ways of putting stuff out, like how you did it on us, make you feel like the bad guy, but you're not. It may came out that way, but it just we need to fix that story to where there's a whole story, not just half the story.
Yeah, exactly. Blackie!
Yeah, that's all I need to say.
Okay, guys, what me and Lapis should probably do is relax or chill. Because I don't want him to go to work feeling angry or doubtful. So yeah. That's all we needed to say. If any of you come to me saying that the same thing is going to happen, please don't. Because we're just repeating ourselves at this point. It's a repeat, and repeat. It's never going to end. Alright, so most of you have a good day, have a good evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you next time.